The following is a Nightfall Media production. For more information, check out nightfallmedia.io. Star Wars Nightfall is a not-for-profit RPG actual play podcast set in the Star Wars universe. Nightfall claims no relationship with Disney, Lucasfilm, or any of their partners or affiliates. Nightfall can be found online at starwarsnightfall.com or twitch.tv/StarWarsNightfall. The following episode contains strong language and simulated acts of violence. Listener discretion is advised.
May the Force be with you.
The Clone Wars have ended and the Great Jedi Purge has wiped out most of the galaxy's former heroes. Now with a plan to rebuild his lost order, Jedi Knight Syu Zee and his companions stand ready to defend the ancient Jedi homeworld of Tython. With their trap laid, the time has come to face the Inquisitor Kayce Beradun in one final showdown. You are listening to Chapter 25 of Star Wars Nightfall. Nightfall is Peyton Castle as Syu Zee, Richard Capisil as Crick, Justin Chapman as Fen, Rob Hunter as Dr. Nemefitz, BFM as Nellos Cath, and myself, Zach Som, as the Galaxy Master.
Peyton,
Hey,
question of the day.
of the day. Oh, can we do that next season? Can I just have like an echo to make it sound cooler?
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
Question,
Or
the
like
question of the
you
day.
could put like a little tune behind it.
Yeah,
like
we'll do
game
that.
show.
It's happening.
All right. If you can make any celebrity a pod racer, who would it be? Mine's Vin Diesel.
Gary Buscemi.
Ooh, Jesus.
You're coming in strong.
Yeah, it's Gary Buscemi for sure. It's like jockey logic. He's not like a big guy. He's a little guy, and it just wouldn't weigh down. I mean, your pod would be dragging with Vin Diesel. You forget that, like,
Fast and Furious.
yeah, but he's got to like, take all the stuff out of the car. I'm not saying no. I'm just saying your pod would be dragging a trench in the sand, and Gary Buscemi would be.
It looks like it has like hydraulics.
Yeah,
It's lifted up.
I've got two answers, but I think one's going to really piss off Peyton.
are they twins?
Uh-oh.
They're not twins.
Oh,
Because I had two answers. I
okay.
follow the logic.
Oh, no.
I think you didn't follow your own logic,
Yeah.
but I followed it.
fell
So my
off
first
somewhere.
answer is Will Smith. Because I think as he's pod racing, he's just coming through with a pimp hand.
It's like the jackass hand on the side of his pin that just
Ooh,
My second answer, and this is a bit of a stretch, Eddie Guerrero.
Oh,
Rest in peace.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. But Eddie Guerrero, was a professional wrestler before he died. But he used to come out to the ring in a lowrider.
Oh,
that's
And I
sick.
think that would be sick to do like the lowrider version of a pod racer.
the pods are like way up above your head. That's funny.
That'd be sick.
That's actually coincidentally what Vin Diesel would look like in his pod.
Yeah.
Just because he's such a big dude.
I'd say Danny DeVito.
Oh, that would be
so you
fun.
piggybacked off my little dude.
I just could
I like
like imagine him doing some crazy stuff.
He would be the wild card of the race.
That's going to be a character next season. It's Danny DeVito as a pod racer.
Named Danny DeVito.
Named Danny DeVito.
I'm the trash man. I get in my pod and I start throwing trash everywhere.
Dano DeVito. That could be his
Dano
name.
DeVito.
Dano DeVito even sounds Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with I think Steve-O. I think he would have
Oh my God.
the right amount of crazy to win.
Present day or in the opposite of his prime?
Ooh, that's a good question.
What do they call the opposite of your prime? Rock bottom.
Rock bottom, yeah. I think rock bottom is the most crazy.
Yeah.
Honorable mention to Jon Stewart, but I don't have a reason for it. I would just like to see him as a pod racer.
I want to hear Steve-O say that's
I want
called
Jon
pod
Stewart to be the
racing.
announcer.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Last time we played, you guys kind of started to make your last stand at the Jedi Temple. And you have drawn Kayce out with 6 Death Troopers. And you're basically provoking Kyle into a fight with Kayce, and that's kind of where things ended, was Kyle rushing at Kayce. All right, Kayce, roll initiative. We are all rolling initiative. So I will say, though, that we're going to give the first move to Kyle.
That's fine.
Because Kyle did leap into the air, and that's where the last episode ended. Yeah. So
Wait, did he do the Palpatine leap where he like spins?
he did not spin because that's so fucking... I don't know. It fits Palpatine, it doesn't fit Kyle. So Kyle is going to leap at Kayce, and he's going to make a slashing attack. That's a nat 20.
Kyle go.
Hey, we worked hard to recruit this guy.
Holy shit. For 12 plus 5, 17 damage to Kayce. So he leaps into the air and he's screaming at Kyle. He's got just his red lightsaber ignited, comes down slashing at Kyle, or at Kayce. I don't know, tell me, how does Kayce like try and defend this move? And
Leather
fail?
starts getting real rubbery.
Kyle's jumping down through the air. So he's not a lightsaber duelsman. So he's gonna take like one step back, kind of almost arrogantly. Like he can just take a step back and watch Kyle hit the ground. But as he does, he misjudges the tip of the lightsaber and it just scratches down the side of his neck, the side of his mask, and like digs into his chest armor a little bit. Kyle's standing there. Kayce has got a glowing gash in his armor. And how do the Death Troopers react?
So as Kyle comes down and slashes at Kayce, all the Death Troopers are gonna line up their guns and just take a shot. So close to a nat 20.
No, I saw that.
So that one won't hit. That one probably will. He's gonna try and deflect the second blaster bolt. He's gonna make a use of the force check. Nat 1.
Oh no.
And take some damage. He's gonna take 15 damage. Puts him at that much. Third one, that's also gonna hit. He's gonna try and deflect that at a -5. It's a 7. I don't think that'll work, so he'll take 2 more. He'll take 8. He's rolling poorly. That one won't hit. That one won't hit. That one won't hit. So 6 blaster bolts are gonna come at Kyle. 2 of them will hit, but he's gonna try and deflect both and not succeed.
These Jedis are overrated. Syu Zee, this is like what you're afraid of? Come on.
They're laser swords and stuff.
All right, so during that onslaught of blaster bolts, camera pans to Fen.
Wait, why are they
I
shooting at
think
him?
you're up with me, aren't you?
Yeah,
you guys
we're
were on
all
the
up in
rocks.
the rafters.
You are too?
No, I'm not.
Yeah,
you guys were up on
you're
the
not.
rocks.
No, Kyle actually had pushed you down a flight of stairs.
Because we were pretending
and
like
left
he
into the air.
captured. He threw me down from the 98th step.
She's your force healing, babe.
Yeah.
Everyone loves a slinky.
Where's Kayce right now? He's fighting
Fighting Kyle.
Yeah, he's standing squared off with Kyle.
the stormtroopers.
Yeah,
They're kind of in an arc around them.
At this point, based on those misses, the blaster bolts are hitting the ground, digging up tufts of dirt to where like we see the silhouette of Kyle and Kayce's glowing lightsaber in the center.
I'm gonna try to take out one of the troopers
Okay.
to help him out.
Yeah.
That's a nat 1.
That's beautiful.
Oh man, we're flipping coins today.
It's a nat 1.
We're just flipping coins.
I should have just played the coins.
Okay, so what weapon are you using?
A blaster rifle. Just a regular old blaster rifle.
One with a detonating energy cell.
Your energy cell does not detonate,
Oh, sorry.
but your blaster bolt will miss.
I don't
So,
want to.
is there like a railing that he's firing over? Like, what is the situation right
Rocks.
now?
You guys are on the second floor, right?
No,
Wait,
we're
you're
up
on
in
the rocks over the temple door.
Oh yeah, we're up. Yeah, we're in like the.
We're not even at the
bus-
temple, are we? We're at the forge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm picturing completely wrong in my mind. So no, there are no railings.
yeah. There's like the rock cliff that.
Yeah, it is just, so there's just staircase up to the forge.
So the forge is to the north, because I thought we already described this. Yeah, over here in the north, and then on the east is the mountainside that we are set at. We have a bunch of mines that went off on the ship on the west side, and then the tunnel leading in is on the south.
Right.
We are on the east side on the mountains, or behind some rocks and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So you got a little bit of cover.
All right.
Cool,
Did I
cool.
inspire confidence before this started?
I don't think so.
Yeah. So either way, I am going to. Dr. Nemi, that is, as Fen is just firing into the cloud of dust and debris illuminated by the lightsaber.
Just a warning shot.
You're firing like at the Death Troopers, though, I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're firing at the Death Troopers, and one of them kind of turns their head, seeing that the blaster hit like a few feet away from him. And I am going to put my hand on your shoulder and kind of peek my head down to see if Syu Zee is all right. Is he in my line of sight at all?
Yes.
Okay. So from that position, I am going to shout out, "Take out the soldiers! Kyle can handle Kayce." And I am going to inspire confidence. So you guys, I'll get a +1 morale bonus on attack rolls and +1 on skill checks for the rest of the encounter. That is a standard action. And then while I'm there, I am going to use a swift action, or as Zach would say, a free bonus action, to use my born leader and pretty just a stern daddy voice.
Okay.
Like what I said, you guys just trust it. You're like, you know what? We should take down the leader, the soldiers. And so that gives you an additional +1 on just attack rolls. And that doesn't break on line of sight because I took a talent. So you guys will get that for the rest of the encounter. So +2 on attack rolls, +1 on skill checks. And with that, I'm going to use my move action to drop to the ground and lay as flat as possible, trying not to get shot on the cliff.
Okay.
As I drop to the ground behind the cave cliff, Kayce is going to act, and then we will get to Syu Zee. I should have just written the names down in a very clear list.
Okay, what does Kayce do?
Oh, shit.
You are Kayce.
So Kyle is standing before me, blasting away those blaster bolts. Actually, not deflecting them, but trying to deflect them. I think he landed 1, 2. And Kayce watches all this happen, kind of arms at his waist still. He's taking a step back, so he's kind of standing sideways, almost like an Old West duelist, just standing right in front of Kyle. The gash in his helmet, he's just looking right through, and you can see like the reddish orange glow of an eye, appraising Kyle and his panicked, desperate attempt to deflect all these blaster bolts. And he holds his hand up to his helmet, runs it along the still burning edge where the lightsaber scarred him. He holds it to look at his finger. Carbon scoring. You landed a blow. That might be your last. And he is going to attack. As he rubs his fingers together, smearing the soot from his helmet, his hands just ignite slowly into an inferno. And that is not max. That is 3d6, because you need to get a 10 for the 4d6. But he will do extra damage if he lands the hit, and he is going to punch.
Okay.
He's going to spin around backwards and try to just backhand him with a fist. Not a bad roll. So it's a 16 plus a 15, 31.
So his reflex is a 26, but he does have block. Ooh. So he's going to make a use the force check to try and beat your 31. His use the force is a 19 plus 17, which is what, 35?
Your lightsaber just comes up and stops at my fist.
Yes.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
The cast here at Nightfall Media is proud to present our Patreon, a place to create new experiences while exploring our past journeys.
With content like the Raincor's Pit, an after show where the cast breaks down the most recent episode, and an inside look to the cast outside of the show.
See the casts you love put on a show in other TTRPG systems. Listen to them as they play as scoundrel pirates in Pirateborg, or listen to them as classic adventurers in D&D 5e.
Furthermore, the cast has loads of ideas for your own TTRPGs at home. Try out one of Rob Hunter's fully written out characters, or visit Payton Castle's Vault of Magic Items.
A handful of shows for your viewing pleasure, and take-home goodies for your own TTRPG adventures. All of this for just $3.
Still hungry for more content? Join our Discord server where you can interact with other fans of the show, get notifications of when the cast streams, and updates on Nightfall Media directly from the cast. Hope to see you there.
Impressive.
Kayce reaches out and is going to physically grab the lightsaber blade, and you see the steam burning off his hand.
Oh my god. I think it's just the one hit though. And my swift action was to use convection, and you know I am standing my ground. I'm not running.
So I'm laying like prone on the ground. If I use surge, I can get up and then rush over like in a sudden ambush, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna surge and then rush up and then attack Kayce while he's locked in with Kyle. And as I rush forward to strike Kayce, and I say, "Well, let this one be my first."
There you go. Okay.
And I got a 23 to try to hit him.
Against reflex?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
So as you just, where are you aiming?
I was, so you were holding on to Kyle's blade, and, well, I guess, if your back was to me, I was slicing at your back. If your front was to me, I was slicing at your front. So I was just at the base of the stairs rushing towards you guys.
So we'll say front.
Okay.
I'm gonna step off to the side and just with a tug of my hand, pull Kyle's lightsaber out to deflect yours. All right. So Syu Zee, Kyle, and Kayce all locked in Mortal Kombat.
Crick, seeing that there's 2 people working on Kayce over there, he wants to try and eliminate some of the death troopers. So he's going to take 2 swift actions to aim, and then he's going to try and hit one of them. 16.
That will not come close to the. Oh, with you got anything, or is that the total?
That was the total.
It does not come close to the 30.
30?
That's the reflex.
The death troopers? They have a 30.
They have a 30.
Yeah, they're insane.
Yeah, I remember this.
Ah, fuck.
What's your attack bonus?
I have a +9.
Should be higher than that.
Yeah.
Then you need an 18 to hit. Unless there's a way to throw him down the damage threshold.
All right, assuming, are you good where you're at movement-wise, swift action-wise?
I don't have any movement. I
All
used
right.
a swift and a movement to do 2 swifts.
Oh, yeah. Kyle.
Kyle's a basic bitch, so he is just gonna swing. He's only gonna swing with his red lightsaber, even though he has 2 levels of dual weapon mastery. He nat 1.
Kyle, flexing gone wrong.
Oh wait, he nat 20 the first one, didn't he?
Yeah.
We didn't double the damage.
I even asked you if you doubled the damage.
I did not double
Is
the
it double the
damage.
total?
Yes.
Okay.
So it went 34.
So what's gonna happen to Kyle?
Kayce has a grip on the physical blade, reaches out with his second hand, pulls the lightsaber from Kyle.
Oh.
That's so sick.
He will move action to disengage and move 3 squares away.
Just staggering slowly back.
Oh no.
I had a dream it would end this way. That puts it at the Death Troopers.
The Death Troopers are going to, as you know, shots are coming in from other spots, are going to turn and they're going to fire at pretty much everybody else. I believe Dr. Nemefitz has cover,
I tried to do what I could to get cover.
so we'll give you +5 cover.
Oh, cool. That puts me at average.
Yeah, I think you all have +5 to your reflex.
Yeah. I was looking at cover just a second ago.
Mortal Kombat.
I have +10 because I have
ability.
Oh, you're
Jesus Christ. So 32 to your reflex.
Shit.
What's your reflex +5?
Reflex +5 is 31.
Oh, just barely clips you from afar, and you will take. Oh, it's not that bad. You're gonna take 16 damage.
Oh boy.
Second shot, this one's gonna come at Dr. Nemi. That's not as good. 6 + 17 is 23.
If I have +5,
You
that
have
misses.
+5.
Yeah. Tuft of dirt just blown into the air as it hits the rocks beneath me.
That one's even worse. So that shot that's coming at Justin's character will also miss.
Cool. Awesome.
You guys just hear Nemi go,
And the Death Troopers are gonna start to fan out.
Did I have
Jesus
cover
Christ.
fire?
Well,
No,
it's
it
good.
helps you guys. It gives you +1 to your reflexes if I shoot with my rifle.
Wait, so I wouldn't have been hit.
I don't know. I don't think I have to use it.
Oh, yeah, you have to use it. It's a talent, right?
Yeah, it's a talent, but the only thing it says is you just have to make a ranged attack to use it.
right.
You made a ranged attack last turn.
Yeah, I did.
Then yeah. So he should have taken half damage for a glancing blow.
Oh, okay. It's called cover fire.
Oh, so you just distracted the guy that was shooting at Crick. Nice.
I guess.
you
Okay, so it's your turn. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna take another shot at one of the death troopers. I'm gonna shoot my shot.
That's a second.
I'm gonna shoot my shot.
That's not a good one. I got. Where's my character sheet? Oh, there it is.
The party is slowly realizing that the Death Troopers are
20.
the bigger threat than Kayce.
I got a 20.
It does not meet their 26.
Damn.
I'm sorry, 30.
I'm just rolling really terrible.
Yeah.
I've hit both ends of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Are the death troopers more than 6 squares away from me?
Absolute.
They're like very far away, right?
They're at least like 30 squares
30
from you.
squares,
And
okay.
maybe not 30 squares, but they're far away.
Okay.
They're not in point blank range.
All right. Well, then I'm just gonna plop on the ground like a good dog would.
Seeing that disheartened display
Ben is a sub.
by Fen, Nemi's gonna do like a quick barrel roll over to Fen and pull out his blaster and aim down at. We hit one trooper now. No, we haven't hit a single trooper. So I'm gonna aim at the same one that Fen was aiming at. And No. 25. 23.
That will miss.
I think I need to hit to get my boost, but let me double check. I have to if you hit an opponent. Right. So that is that. I'm going to hit into the dirt. And with that, we might need to rethink our strategies. These are no stormtroopers. Kayce
Now has a lightsaber in his hand.
is now holding the blade of a lightsaber.
So he's just holding it like
At the blade, yeah.
Yeah.
with his burning hand.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's just steam coming off his hands.
Balancing my resources. He'd want to throw it, but he wouldn't want to sacrifice the opportunity to make an attack. So that's where he's like looking down the blade, praising it. This weapon is your only defense, but it is so fragile. And Kayce holds the lightsaber out, both of his hands hovering as the lightsaber floats between them. The squealing of steel and chink. The crystal's torn free from the hilt and the blade deignites. The crystal hovers into Kayce's hand and he crushes it. Now what protects you, Kyle? And if that can be like an intimidation through Master Negotiator.
Absolutely.
That would be I believe I make a roll against his wisdom. I use the force against his
will.
Yep, wrong one. 19 plus
40 probably.
There's use the force. It's a 20, it's a 39. 39 against his will to drop him 2 steps down the condition track.
His will is a 26 and doesn't have any abilities like a block or a deflect that can help him with will defense. So he has dropped 2 steps down the
He
condition
didn't have
track.
anything to help with any defense right now.
No.
And then the lightsaber hilt just falls to the ground between us.
Okay.
And Syu Zee has to sit there watching.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about like how I'm gonna like respond to that. Kyle, if you would have stayed with the order, my NATO could have shown you how to duel like this. And then I'm gonna use a destiny point to crit.
Holy shit, alright.
Cool moment.
So that's double damage, right?
Hell yeah.
Automatically double damage.
Okay. So that's half my level rounded down.
You almost rolled max.
So if I'm at 9, that's
You rolled 14, modifier is a 3, so you're up to 17, and half your level rounded down is a 4, so you're up to 21, and you double it for 42.
woo!
42 damage to Kayce.
Yeah.
2 damage.
And that
to
knocks him
Kayce.
down the condition
And
track.
I can't even parry or anything, because it's a crit.
Do you have...
An unarmed parry.
Yeah, I don't think you can.
Jesus.
I really liked including my NATO in that. So he had deflected my lightsaber when I previously attacked. And so I'm just gonna bring it around while he's sort of like facing Kyle and insulting him. And I'm going to slice off the hand that he crushed the hybrid crystal with.
Oh, shit.
Boom.
I mean, that's fucking legit. You just took out like over a third of his health.
I love that.
Plus, it's gotta be the hand that he like crushed it with, because then it's just like a quick like.
So the hand, like you slice off the arm or slice off the hand, and the hand opens up, and you see this crushed dust just spread into the air.
Like stripper glitter.
Yes.
I ruined the moment.
Stripper
How
glitter.
long is his hand still ignited when it hits the ground?
His hand ignited? Oh.
Convection.
Yeah.
So the convection, his hand falls to the ground, the convection is still up, and the grass around it starts to light on fire.
That's so cool. That's so sick.
Oh, damn.
Says a lot about how strong of a force user you are.
So then it's Crick's turn.
So, how far away is that ship?
We'll say 60 feet.
It's full run or look for cover in between, maybe?
I don't think there's any cover in between. It's an open
It's an
field.
open field that's filled with mines that you guys put down.
6 times 5, 30. It'd have to be a dash action, right?
Yeah.
Crick, assessing that, like, we're not doing well against these death troopers, is gonna look over at Fen and he's gonna go, Fen, I think if we take control of that crash ship over there, we can get some higher firepower to do some damage and help out. What do you think?
Sounds like a great plan.
All right. And then I'm gonna do a full dash to get into that shuttle. I
Omega
guess,
class shuttle.
Yeah. That's the end of my turn.
So, Kyle has lost his lightsaber. The ground beneath his feet is beginning to catch into flame. So he's gonna make a use the force check. And it comes out pretty good. So he's gonna move towards the light. He's gonna reach down to his hip and he is gonna grab his other lightsaber and ignite it. And that purple blade with the snap hiss ignites. And he will charge at Kyle, or charge at Kayce.
You got 2 purple lightsabers raining down on
like a
one arm.
flourish of purple just going around Kayce.
It's not a great roll.
He's down the condition.
Oh, so then I think it's a 19 against Kayce's reflex. Okay.
So as he does, Kayce is already kind of taking a few steps back as he just goes to clench his stump. Lightsabers cauterize it, but there's still kind of blood pouring down. Shards of the gauntlet that he was wearing just tearing through his arm.
So Kyle is basically wildly swinging at Kayce. Not really making any effect, not making any sort of blow, just kind of pushing him back a little bit. You can tell that he is visibly exhausted.
Is he angry?
He is not as angry as you would expect him to be.
Surge of focus through his mind.
He's actually taking it really well.
Right, and as the fire spreads to the surrounding ground, the Death Troopers.
So the Death Troopers are going to kind of change their focus from the lightsaber combat happening in front of them, and they're going to move towards the ship.
Oh, crap.
And they're just going to start taking shots at it. Nat 1.
They take the shot.
Nat 1.
What? It almost did it
It's a
again.
9. Yeah, it almost did. That's a 15.
Do it again, you won't.
It's an 18. That's a 3. So maybe 2 of them will hit. Let me do the math. 2 shots are going to hit the ship, but not do significant damage to it. The rest are all going to miss. 2 blaster packs are going to blow up in their face.
How much damage do they take?
They will take 10 damage each.
Shit, okay.
And that is the end of their turn. They are advancing on the Omega class shuttle.
Well, I'm gonna follow Crick. I don't know how far we are gonna make it. Are we gonna make it?
I think a full dash gets you to the ship, he said.
Yeah, if you spend your standard action and your move action, you can get to the ship.
So 30. I'd like to do that just so we're on the ship
Okay.
and ready.
Okay.
The party.
All right, and as you guys take off, Nimi is behind you. Wait, I don't even know if I can help with that plan. Fine. You can do this, Doctor. You can do this. All right. I am going to not follow them because I'm a coward at heart, and I don't think I can help. Running out into the field.
It wouldn't be helpful.
I am going to use my move and my standard to aim, and I am going to try to shoot. Yeah, I'm sorry, moving swift, thank you. I move my swift to aim, and I am going to shoot at the closest trooper to the ship.
Okay.
Whatever one's closest to the ship.
Sure.
And I am going to get a 12. My hands are shaking.
That will miss.
All right. Okay. And I'm going to just now. I imagine I'm like laying prone with the gun over the edge. I just roll over onto my back. Okay, Doctor, pull yourself together. And as I'm trying to talk myself up, we will go back down into the thick of it. Kayce Beradun is holding his stump. His arm just trickles of blood pouring down as he takes a few steps back. Forget the ship! Surround me, soldiers! And he is going to back up a few steps and try to make room for the Death Troopers to get between him and Kyle for a second. And he is going to use convection to burn through his gauntlet to cauterize the wound on his stump.
Okay.
So cool.
And he is going to fight defensively for this round, trying to recuperate.
All right, so there's now the wall of Death Troopers in between Kyle and I and Kayce, right?
They have been moving towards the Omega.
They use their action on their turn.
Oh, okay.
So they're not in between us yet.
And how far
So
away
you
is the
have your
cliff?
chance.
I'm going to say the cliff's about 15 feet.
So he's backing up towards the cliff.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So I'm gonna run and throw my entire body into Kayce, sending us over the cliffside.
Slamming it.
Okay. Give me an attack roll.
Okay.
And roll well.
I was like, I had to fight defensively up for parry, but I don't even think you're going for damage right now.
That one.
Oh, Jesus.
So, you go and you try to charge at Kayce to push him over the cliff, and he sidesteps you, pushing you in your back over the cliff. and he stands there with his arms raised, thinking he's defeated you. But from behind him, Kyle tackles him, sending both of them over the cliff, following you. And that's where we'll end it.
That's perfect. I kept trying to write it, and the dice did it for us. That's amazing.
Beautiful.
You have just finished Chapter 25 of Star Wars Nightfall. Nightfall is Peyton Castle as Syu Zee, Richard Capisil as Crick, Justin Chapman as Fen, Rob Hunter as Dr. Nemefitz, and myself, Zach Som, as the Galaxy Master. We'll be back in just 2 weeks with Chapter 26, the finale of the Book of Syu Zee.
For the benefit of the listening audience, I have poured the last of the whiskey in the house.
Oh my goodness.
So we will be right back after a liquor store run.
As Peyton is double dipping his vapes.
This is different, all right?
There's a syringe that pops out and he just
That's
puts it
my
right in his arm.
lungs, not my liver, Zach.
Oh, that's what I got 2 of them for.
It's different, Zach, okay?
You only have 1 liver?
You only got 2 lungs? Wait. Wait, that's normal.
I only have 1 kidney.
Yeah, you got one.
I know, because I have 3. You both shut up about
I want 1. You don't need all 3.
No, just because we're compatible doesn't mean that I can just give you one of my extra
I only
kidneys.
have 1. I ruined the first one. Ruined it.
Had to live this long without a kidney, you can go the rest of your life.
I've lived 19 years with just 1 kidney.
Yeah, that thing is old as fuck. That kidney is just
It's double A.
Real talk, and I'm going to make you feel a little bit bad now.
Oh, no.
The 1 kidney I have is expected to fail when I'm around 50.
Dude, if I'm fucking compatible, we'll make it work. We'll get tested. We'll find people. Anyone listening, you could save this guy's life.
I have 17 years left,
Save
and I
our
plan on
GM's life.
abusing them.
They go through all that work, and the doctor's like, yeah, I can't. This guy's fucked. It's like, at this point, we'd be putting a second kidney in a mummy.
When I'm in need of clean energy and laser focus, I take a moment to meditate, reaching out to ghost energy.
Have no fear. I'm here to provide you the focus and energy you seek. Take this can of Strabango Margarita Ghost Energy and fulfill your destiny.
My goodness, this divine liquid is clear and its flavor is superb. Is it truly vegan and gluten-free?
Indeed, young one.
Is it true that it has 0 sugar?
Not a sugar to find.
It also lists a multitude of nutritious vitamins. That can't be possible.
But it is. Ghost Energy is transparent in their labeling, making it clear to the people what they are drinking.
Then I shall meditate more often, for I shall see myself wanting more.
It is much easier than that, child. You can find it in stores near you, and find a link in the show notes of Nightfall episodes for a 20% discount on Ghost Energy products.